What a game, man. What a game. I, I was not expecting this to start the season, and a lot of people probably weren't either. But I mean, let the kids play because the kids look good. With sprinkle with some of these veterans, I mean, they're just making plays, and the game did not start out the way we wanted it. Let's be honest. A horrible giveaway by Dotson, which leads to um, a pretty easy goal from Duncan McGuire, which is unfortunate that he didn't get his move to Blackburn Rovers, but uh, kid's got a bright future. Absolutely terrorized us all night. Was everywhere. Honestly, should have had a hat trick. Probably squandered a couple chances, um, but he scored the first goal, and so to start out the game like that, that really sucked. That definitely was not ideal. But we didn't let that get to us. We were pressing pretty good right after, and Timu Puki, they say he doesn't press, doesn't play defense, but takes the ball away from Gillespie. Ball luckily lands right in his foot, slots it in right into the empty net, and it was probably one of the easier goals he scored. Once he got the ball with his feet with the open net, and that was to tie the game. And it's just like that, 2 goals in under 5 minutes, and it's kind of like, what the heck? This game already got turned right on side of its head. So, uh, yeah. The after that, that's a crazy start. I think to go into the ref tonight was abysmal. I think this is going to be a reoccurring thing until the new refs, or the old refs, I should say, get a deal done hopefully soon, because the replacement refs are they're just not up to the standard that we'd like, and that's to put it fairly. Tonight I thought the ref was not very good. Will Trapp picks up a yellow in the 32nd minute, um, which probably could have been a yellow, but I mean, that wasn't nearly the worst decision of the night by any means. Um, but we were the first half we played extremely well. I thought, uh, finding pockets of play, attacking when we needed to. Well, Orlando still did pose a threat definitely in the first half, but Timu Puki with just creating something out of like a half chance and nothing, with a good pass from Robin Lod to link up together that Finnish connection to go up 2-1 in the 38th minute, which was huge. Huge start, because we really did deserve a goal there. We had been playing pretty well. Uh, Dane had made a couple good saves, and Boxall ends up then right before halftime picking up a yellow card. Really, um, that's about it. Besides that, we go into halftime up 2-1, feeling good, confident. Yeah, the one thing I think Cameron Knowles maybe made a couple subs too early. I think maybe Robin coming off a bit early, potentially, but at the end of the day, we still got the win. But I thought when Robin came off, we definitely lacked a bit of his composure on the ball when he gets it in the midfield and stuff like that. But shortly after halftime, we made subs in the 54th minute, because honestly, we didn't start the second half too well. In the whole second half, up until the end, we weren't playing particularly well, and Orlando was absolutely dominating, especially when we were only up 2-1. We were absorbing a lot of pressure at the end, and they were creating chance after chance after chance after chance, and it was only going to be a matter of time before they scored. But we did make that sub, like I said, in the 54th minute. Lod coming off for Ariaga, and Tawny coming on for Caden Clark, who both put in really good shifts, Clark and Robin Lod. And it was nice to see Tawny come on a bit earlier than he had been recently, because I think he definitely had deserved that over the 2 sub appearances that he'd made, for sure, especially getting to play along another striker. And I thought once we did that, we had a little bit more bite to us, our attack a little bit, but then that slowly drifted off, and we made another sub with Bongi coming in for Pookie. And at first, Bongi did look pretty rusty, in my opinion. But that's, I mean, he had a kind of a weird off season for sure. And but once he did kind of shake that little bit of that rust off towards the end of the second half, more after actually the goal was scored by the second goal from Duncan McGuire after DJ had picked up a yellow. And I think DJ had been running rapid with the pace of some of the Orlando attackers, so he definitely needed to get subbed off. And DJ came out for Zarek Valentin. Sanbin came on for Jordan Abeyo Smith. Sanbin played well tonight, I thought. Didn't have as good a performance as he did last week, but I mean, how could you have? He played outstanding. Duncan McGuire was the second goal scorer as well. And yeah, like I said, the guy is going to be good. Could have had a couple others on us. Arriaga picks up a card in the 79th, but then right after Duncan McGuire scores, like I said, and thankfully Duncan McGuire is subbed off after that. And we kind of just that kind of. I mean, they had some chances after that for sure. They definitely attacked, but that was their main threat, I thought, for sure. Muriel, I thought, had squandered a lot of their opportunities and wasn't too dangerous throughout the night, throughout all the chances that he got on the ball and whatnot. And it was funny that the Orlando fans were saying F you to St. Clair. It's just funny that he's getting under their skin, and he's the one walking out of the stadium laughing at him now. So, the Orlando fans definitely don't like us, that's for sure. As after we tied it, just a really nice Route 1 clearance from St. Clair. Tani wins the header, lays it off to Bongi, or wins the second ball. And Bongi just, boom, great finish over Gillespie. And if he wouldn't have made it, we would have been pretty upset with Bongi, but it was a huge 95th minute winner after they added 8 minutes, and they were just getting attack after attack. And after that, they went into the stoppage time even longer, and they had corner after corner. But Bongi picks up a yellow, as well as St. Clair for time wasting before the goal. Bongi for taking his jersey off in the celebration. And it was just a wild, wild game with a crazy ending. And we're the one walking out with 3 points, undefeated still. Just really unexpected from this team, and credit to Cameron Knowles and his staff for getting the team ready, and the team itself for not having, I mean, an official head coach, but Cameron Knowles and the team have done outstanding. Just absolutely great performance from the guys. Going to go into the player ratings and wrap it up. St. Clair, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. I think the time wasting yellow is a little bit, but he made some good saves. Maybe could be giving him an 8, but made some good saves. Actually, I'll give him an 8. Made some good saves. The second Duncan McGuire goal is absolutely unsavable, as well as the first one would have been tough to save too. But he made a couple really other good saves throughout the night. So yeah, I'll give him an 8. Being maybe a little generous as the yellow was for time wasting, I thought it was a little soft because I thought he actually wasn't wasting time quite yet. The ref was bad. DJ Taylor, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Played good at right back, had a lot to do today. A 7.5. I think actually St. Clair and DJ Taylor, both 7.5s, just because of the yellow cards. I'm going to do that. Boxall, I thought an 8 out of 10 tonight was a wall at the back. Laughed off the scuffle at the end. I don't know. Someone said the announcer said Rosales got a red card. I'll check that right now. I'm not quite sure if he did, as there was a whole lot of crap happening at the end. I can't find any information on that quite yet. I mean, it could have happened. I don't know. But just, Boxall, wall at the back. Tapias, 8 out of 10. Rosales if he got a red card, I'll have to give him. So I'm going to give Rosales, if he got a red card, a 7. If not, an 8. The red card it would have been dumb at the end. I don't think it would really necessarily be his fault. In the scuffle, who knows? I watched it live and whatnot, but I could not see really what the heck happened. I'm sure we'll find out in the next little bit or so often. I mean, tomorrow we'll definitely know, but as of right now, who knows? I mean, it's kind of a circus, I think, at the MLS with the replacement refs, and a game got canceled today because of the weather, obviously, which they was right, but I mean, that snow game the other night, in my opinion, probably shouldn't have happened. Yeah. Robin Lod, 8 out of 10. I thought Robin was great. Will Trapp, a 7 out of 10. I thought Trapp played really good. Only gonna take him a point off because of the yellow. Trapp's been surprising for me. He's been playing pretty well and just doing what he does. Very good. Dotson, I'm gonna give a 6 out of 10. That giveaway for the first goal was very bad. But he pulled it together for the rest of the game and played well. But I can't give him any more than a 6 for that first goal. Was basically his fault for the giveaway. Sanbin, 7 out of 10. Not as lively as he was the night before. Caden Clark, also I'm going to give a 7. Timu Puki is going to be man of the match. 9 out of 10. Good. Actually, yeah, 10 out of 10 from Timu. I thought 10 out of 10 from Timu. Kervin Arriaga, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Tani, an 8 out of 10. Bongi, a 9 out of 10. Good performance from Bongi off the bench. Zarek Valentine, a 8 out of 10. Or a 7 out of 10, I mean, sorry. And Jaden Bio-Smith, a 7 out of 10. Really good performance from everyone, honestly. Really, really great performances. Everyone contributed in different ways throughout this win. I cannot emphasize the credit to the team, Cameron Knowles, and everything. Everything has been not only a surprise, but so much better than last year. It's been absolutely wonderful to watch the first 3 games, and it's just made me, and I know others, excited to watch this team for the rest of the season, as well as the future, that we're heading in the right direction. I think the only thing that I have been disappointed with in the offseason is the decision for MNUFC 2 to participate in the U.S. Open Cup. I just think it should be something that we should be taking very seriously as a competition and try to win. So I don't believe in the later stages our second team could win. I know there's definitely players that we should be playing in the early rounds that could develop and stuff, and I don't mind rotating players in those positions for the Open Cup games. But in the later rounds, to be tied down to playing your second team, I think is idiotic and moronic of us to do. But that's just, I mean, it's not small, but it's just the only thing I can gripe with the season so far. So yeah, 2 wins, one draw, and I believe up to 5th place or something in the West. I will actually check the standings. 2nd in the West, 5th probably out of all the records. But yeah, 7 points, tied with a lot of teams probably on record, but 2nd in the West. So yeah, great win. And one of the 2 road wins too. Nonetheless, we still haven't got over that hump of winning at home. But this weekend, that's when we're going to do it. LAFC, we're going to beat them at home, hopefully, and we'll be singing Wonderwall. So, as always, come on, you Loons! Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, go Loons!